Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full face of drugstore makeup, and the best thing is that all of these products are under $5. Some of these I might have cheated a little bit. They're like $5 and some cents, but none of them pass like $6. They're like 5 and some change, so that still counts. So I'm really excited to show you guys how to still get a glam, vibrant summer look, because you guys know that I love anything colorful on my eyes. I am all for it. I just think it's so fun to play with bright, colorful makeup. So before we get started, if you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Karina, also known as Ohmglashes. I hope you like this video and subscribe because we do tons of drugstore makeup tutorials, reviews, etc. You can hit that subscribe button and join my family. And if you are already subscribed, make sure that you turn on your little bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. I upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And with that said, let's go ahead and jump right into this video, you guys, because I'm too excited. To get started, I'm actually going to prime the skin. This is actually something that I didn't have. I did have it, but I ran out and then I just never purchased it just because I have way too many setting sprays. If you guys can see, like back there, I have all these setting sprays. So today we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. This is to prep, set, and refresh. So I'm just going to give it a nice little shake. And then I am actually going to grab my little fan so I can have it ready. What I like to do is I like to turn it on. You can find this little fan on Amazon, and I'll set it like right in front of my face, and I'll actually spray the wind, and it kind of like mists your skin at the same time, and it feels so luxurious. I'm just gonna let that sink into the skin. For the primer today, I am going to go in with this one by Wet n Wild, the Water Drop Primer in the scent Rose. I actually really enjoy this product. It is a little strange because it's not like your typical primer. It's definitely more hydrating, very soothing on the skin, and it's not as silicone as every other primer that is at the drugstore. But it does give your skin a very beautiful glow. I don't know that this is perfect for anybody that is extremely oily. I don't know if it's due to my pregnancy, if it's due to the weather, or what it is, but I used to be very oily, and as of the recent months, my skin has just changed a lot, and I would say it's more like combination, not even oily. It's rare when I get like super greasy. But I'm not gonna say anything yet because summer is just literally around the corner. Even though I live in Utah, summer is not till like June. So maybe I will start to get oily again during the summer. I don't know. Let's see. For today's foundation, again, I wanted to try something new and spice it up for you guys. Plus, I haven't used this foundation in a very long time. So I'm going to use the Black Radiance Color Perfect Liquid Makeup. This is an oil-free foundation. I have the shade Butterscotch, and Black Radiance can be found at Walmart. I like that it has a little spatula. It's literally like the Wet n Wild foundation. And I'm just going to apply a generous amount. And for my sponge today, I'm going to go in with with my Wet n Wild sponge. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this foundation. I've had it sitting in the back of my drawer for so long, and I just get stuck, you know? I can't be the only one that once you find a new foundation, like, you just get sucked into it. The foundation that I've been using so much, like literally every time I do my makeup, is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Ever since I like rediscovered it through their new packaging. If you guys didn't watch that video, I will have it linked up here. But I did do a full review on the brand new packaging of the Matte and Poreless foundation by Maybelline. I forgot how bomb that foundation was. It's super like full coverage, and it does have a beautiful matte finish, but it's not too drying on the skin, and it just wears so nice on my skin. So that's the one that I've been using nonstop. I would have used it for today's video, but that one isn't $5. I believe it's like right around like $8 or close to $8. For concealers, these are the ones that are just always like my go-to when I want to do an extremely affordable makeup look. These are full coverage. So this foundation isn't full coverage, it's medium buildable, but that's okay because these are going to give me that extra coverage that I want. These are by the brand L.A Colors, and it is the Ultimate Cover Concealer. And I have two shades that I'm going to mix. I have Peachy Beige and Honey. I'm going to apply the peachy shade right in here closest to the tear duct area because I tend to have a little bit of darkness. And then Honey, I'm going to use it on the rest of the eyes. And again, if you ever have a foundation that's just not giving you the coverage that you want, but if you have a full coverage concealer, skip the extra layering and just go in with your concealer and like spot conceal. That's also going to prevent any cakiness from building up on your skin. My skin tends to not like it when I do like the whole cake up thing. So I try to either go for a full-on, full coverage foundation or spot conceal where I need it, which my skin right now is doing pretty good. It's behaving. I haven't really broken out or anything, so I'm satisfied with the coverage that the foundation provided. Now for setting the under eyes, this one was hard. I couldn't find a specific powder at the drugstore that was $5. Like all of them surpassed the $5 mark. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? So as I was digging through my drawer, I found this one by the brand Eyeliner Studio. This is the perfect setting powder in the shade Brightening, which is this one right here. It is a little bit small, but it works. And honestly, I mean, how often do you go through a setting powder? So I am going to make sure that I don't have any little arruguitas. And then I'm going to set. And I've been really going back and forth. Before, what I used to do is just like boom, 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 set. And now I almost like push it into the skin. And I noticed such a difference with the way my concealer lays. Making sure that I get into every little crevice and every little wrinkle that I have underneath my eyes. And this is just going to ensure that you get that super nice, silky, smooth, filter-like look underneath the eyes. Again, for bronzers, this is something that I struggled with. I couldn't find a bronzer that was at the drugstore that was under $5, and if it was, I didn't have it. So this is the one that I have, and I really like these. The L.A. Colors bronzer. This one is in the shade Spice, and these are matte bronzers. They do have quite a bit of shades for you to choose from, so I feel like a lot of different skin tones can actually work with these colors. L.A. Colors is extremely affordable. Most of the times you can find them at your local Dollar General, dollar store. They're kind of like all over the place. It's one of those brands that you can just pretty much find at like Ross, TJ Maxx, any like random store like that that carries makeup. Like more than likely you can find L.A. Colors, which I have to say, you guys, like L.A. Colors is one of those brands that also, like Wet n Wild and e.l.f. has just revolutionized their makeup. I feel like they still lack in some things, but they have come a long way from like what I remember them back in like high school or anything. Their makeup was very like childish, I guess, and now it's makeup that I actually would buy and wear because duh, I'm wearing it. For my blush, I'm going to use again the She Glam Affectionate Coffee. This brand, She Glam, is the owner, the sister, whatever, of Shein Cosmetic or Shein Clothing. If you guys have shopped there, you guys know what is up. I have such affordable products. So I'm going to take a little bit of this blush and I'm just going to sweep it across the cheekbones. I really like it because it's a very soft, like pinkish peach, but it just blends into the skin so nicely. And if you are even lighter skinned than me, you are going to love this blush because it is just so light and soft. It just gives you the perfect like blush, like you're blushing. For my highlighter, I wanted to use one that I feel like I haven't used in quite some time. This is the Airspun Loose Face Highlighter. This is in the shade Glow for Gold 300. So I'm just going to take that and apply it at the highest points of the cheekbones. Now this is a loose highlighter, so if you don't want a banging highlight, this is not for you. This is not for the weak of heart. but it's so stunning. I love it. The complexion is complete, you guys. Let's move on to the eyes, which is definitely the fun part. I have no idea what look I'm creating. I just know that I want to create something fun and vibrant. I for sure want to use one of these two. These are the Profusion Cosmetics Bright Lights UV Neon Liners, which look like this. These eyeliners are super trendy right now. Anastasia just came out with some new ones. And then I have these two palettes that I wanted to play with. These are also by Profusion. This is the Spectrum 10 Shade Pro Pigment Palette, which is this one right here. Very beautiful, colorful, rainbow-esque. And then this one is their Neon palette, which is also really pretty. It's also very bright and colorful. So let's see what we can create so we can have fun and make this look not so boring, because who is tired of like warm looks? I know I am. So the first palette that I'm going to dig into the Spectrum palette, and I'm going to take the shade Beat, which is this orange shade. See what I mean? Like, these are pigmented, you guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack this into the inner corner of the eye. I'm not going to take it in all the way because we're going to go in with a second and then third color. I'm going to clean off my brush using my little Bareminerals color switch. And I'm going to go back into, or actually I'm going to pick up the Neon palette. And I'm going to dig into the shade Rad, which is almost like a flamingo pink. That is exactly the color that it reminds me of. Again, same brush, don't need to get any more dirty, just to clean it off. You can also just use a paper towel, but I really suggest investing into a Bareminerals switch if you like playing with like bright colors or just colors in general. And I'm gonna sandwich this into the middle. Ooh, that is a pretty shade. P.S. This is my first time using the Neon palette. This is the one that I bought today. I already had the Spectrum palette, but I had spotted this one last time I was at Walmart, and for some reason I didn't pick it up. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back for it. I'm going to play with it because it just looks so stunning, perfect for summer. It's so tropical. That's exactly what it reminds me of, like tropical island. The last color that I am going to pick up is a purple shade. So jumping back into the Spectrum palette and taking the shade Rain. Honestly, these two palettes are like a perfect sister to each other. If you pick up one, you got to pick up the other one because they just complement each other so well. Again, I'm just going to use the same brush. Now, the outer corner of my eye has dried out a little bit. So I am going to go back and apply a little bit more concealer. Again, I just really want these shadows to just really hold on to the concealer, and it just works best when it's tacky. This is going to be the last shade on our crease or our lids. So I'm going to leave it crazy looking a little bit, and I am going to go into now a clean brush. I'm going to take actually this one by Morphe M514. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to diffuse the edges of the purple just because I wanted to create this a little bit more softer and almost like wing it out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the shade Lucky from the Spectrum palette. Actually, I'm going to mix both of these shades because both of these are equally as pretty. Logical and Lucky. So these, a mix of these two neon greens. I hope you guys can see that. Oh yes. Yeah, these colors definitely grab or pack a punch when you set it with a wet base. I'm going to get it a little bit wet, and then I'm going to dig into the shade Psych, which is that beautiful neon lime green. Oh, the shade is stunning. And I'm going to apply it to the inner corner. Woohoo! Now I'm going to take my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a wing. P.S. I'm not very happy with the purple. The purple was a little bit hard to work with, so I really had to like put some elbow grease in there to make it work, but it's okay. Hopefully the eyeliner will make it look a little bit better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this eyeliner, or maybe we'll take the blue one. Ooh, let's do the blue one because I feel like the orange might get lost. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the wing liner. Now, I haven't tried these, so I don't know how good they are, but hopefully they're good. Wow. Okay. So far, so good. It's really pigmented. I don't see it cracking yet. I'm going to go ahead and do this eyeliner off camera, and then we can apply some lashes. For lashes, guys, I am using the Creme Shop 3D lashes. These are in the style Wig, and these are just so stunning. These are $4.99, just right under the $5 mark. Now, for my lips, I am going to start with a lip liner. As always, this is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Sugar and Spice. For my lips, I think I'm going to go in with this one. I'm going to play around with a few shades. So I have this e.l.f. lipstick in the shade Creme, which is a very, very light pinkish nude. I also have here their new formulated, I think, lipsticks. These are actually these are Wet n Wild. These are not e.l.f. I have these two shades. I think I'm going to go in with this one because it looks to be the lightest. This one is BarePRO and Mocha-licious. To top it off, I am going to go in with this Essence Plumping Nudes Lip Gloss. These retail for about $2. Actually, I got them for $2, so... This is a really pretty lip combo. And this is the completed makeup look. What do you guys think? I am loving my biggest fantasy right now. I feel like a Fruit Loop in a bowl of Cheerios. I just feel so bright, so loud, and honestly, like, bright colors just make me happy. There's something about playing with colors that just, my corazón is content. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full face using products that are $5 at the drugstore. Crazy affordable, seriously can fit anybody's budget. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys recreate any of my looks, like always, please tag me on Instagram. I will have my Instagram handle somewhere here. It is also in the description box down below. I love it. You guys, you have no idea how happy it makes me when you guys recreate my looks. It just makes me feel good. It feels like I'm actually being a teacher to you guys. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you guys want to see, what other dollar challenges you guys want to see, $7, $10, $20. You guys want to see high-end, more drugstore? Definitely sound off in the comment section down below. I love to talk to you guys. Yeah, stay safe, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.